All right. Let's start the masterclass, guys. So first of all, thank you so much for joining the today's masterclass organized by Ellipse Education. First of all, let me introduce myself. Hello, everyone. I'm Abhishek Agrawal. I am a Microsoft certified Azure data engineer having 8 years of experience. With me in the today's masterclass, Khan sir would be with us, who will be taking care of all the training related to SQL and Python, right? So this is a brief about me and the Khan sir, who will be your teacher for the overall course, right? And I am assisting him to the host the master class and give you the overview about education ellipse in general. Okay. All right. And during the master class, if our voice is not audible and if screen is not visible or anything like that, right? So you can ping in the chat and address your concern, right? First of all, let me give you a brief about education ellipse in general, right? So we started Education Ellipse during the COVID time, right? So during the COVID time, when we got some free time to teach beside the corporate job. So during that time itself, we started Education Ellipse, and we basically started like helping students to like so I basically started guiding people, right, um, few of my friends lost the job in COVID time, so I started helping them to get a job in this SQL field, in Azure field, in AWS field, right? And then two student became five student, five became student became 10 students, right? And then we started providing the training related to SQL, Azure, AWS in general, right? And in Education Ellipse, what we do, we provide the training from the mentors who are currently working in the industry. That is what we do, right? So and then whenever you basically want to switch your career, and the people who joined today, right, the 30, 35, 40 people who joined today, joined from one basic agenda, that all of you want to switch your career into the data field, right? And whenever you want to switch your career to the data field, what you really need to understand that how the real time project work and how the real-time SQL queries can work, right? And what kind of a SQL query we write on day-to-day basis. That is what you want to understand. And we will help you to understand that, right? So we provide a real-world project experience and real-world training, which we do on day-to-day basis, right? And we provide the training from the mentors who are currently working in the industry, right? So there are many trainers in the market who are doing the training for the full time, and sometimes you are out of the touch what is happening in the real time, right? But we make sure that we are providing you the training from the mentors who are working in the industry, such as I work in Azure background, so I provide all the training related to Azure in general, right? And with me, Khan sir is there, right, who is a data engineer, senior data engineer, right, having 15 years of experience, and he basically provides all the training related to Python, SQL, right? And he is also day to day working in those technology, right? And we make sure that we take the trainers who are working on real time projects so that we can deliver those kind of a content, right? And we make sure that we provide the training based upon the, so suppose learning is a separate thing and then preparing for the interview and then cracking the interview is a separate thing, right? So we will help you to like understand how you can crack the interview, such as like if you have learned the SQL, what kind of a interview question can be asked from the SQL, right? And what kind of a scenario based question can be asked from the SQL, that is also we will cover, right? And our batch size is not like 100 200 people are attending together. We take limited number of students, we help them till the time they get a job, right? So that is what we do. We provide a real world project experience with the mentors who are working in the industry, and we basically help you in the interview preparation, and at the same time we provide a training like not like the a very huge batch, but a small student, small group of people we take and we help them till the end they get a job, right? Now, why to choose us? It's a personalized learning, as I told you, and then we basically provides a hands-on training, right? We help you in the resume preparation. We take some mock interview as well if you need that, right? And then we have a 7-day refund policy as well. So if you're not satisfied with our training, you can come back to us and then we will give you the refund in 7 days. Nobody come to us because of the teacher and those things, right? But we are giving you that kind of feasibility as well, because if you're not so confident, you join virtually, and if you're not so confident, you can get the refund in 7 days. That also you can do. And if you get a similar course anywhere in the market in less of a price, right? For SQL course, if you get the course anywhere in the market in less of a price, you come back to us, we'll match the price or give you the course for free if the price difference is huge, right? That also we are assuring you. Now, as I told you that I'm Abhishek Agrawal, I provide the training related to Azure and Azure in general, right? And then with me, Vail Murugan is there who provides all the training related to Snowflake, AWS in general, right? And then with us today's masterclass, Khan sir is there, right? Who take cares of all the training related to MS SQL, Python in general, right? And then we provide a recorded material as well. So suppose if you guys are want to learn in your own pace, sometimes people want to fast track the course and then want to learn in their own pace. Sometimes my timing is not suitable and anything of that sort. So you can basically opt for the recorded material as well at the same time, right? Now let's go to the SQL syllabus, right? So SQL landing page, right? So in the SQL, what we will cover in the today's master class, we'll make sure that you understand that hey, whether SQL is right for you or not, and what are the tools we are teaching, and then how much coding we will be teaching, right? So we will cover all of this, and then practically we will show you how we generally teach, right? So that you totally get it, and you understand the trainer, you also understand how trainer delivers the content, right? And as I told you, it's basically the hands-on training, right? And then we will provide you the knowledge about SQL and Python. It's a project-based learning, right? And then we have a 7-day refund policy. We have a price match policy, personalized learning, and all those things is also there, right? And if you want to download the today's course curriculum, right, you can download the course curriculum from here. You can understand the about Khansar in general, right? And then you can also check out the syllabus. We will teach you create, insert, update, descending order, truncate, duplicate, and all these basic SQL commands. And then we will teach you the comparison operators, aggregation function, logical operation, constraint, clauses, set operations, join, errors in SQL, right? And then we will teach you conceptual question, right? Such as why rank skips the sequence. Sometimes people are just like use rank to skip the sequence, but it's also really, really important to understand conceptually why it happens, right? Why order by fails in minus query, right? Why right join needs to be used, right? Suppose if we have a large left join, but still we use the right, if still suppose if there is a left join, why there's a need of right join in general, right? So these are the conceptual question, which is really, really important to understand. That also we will teach you, okay? And in the end, we will help you in the resume building, mock interview, and then we will basically help you to understand how to use this knowledge to get a job, right? That also we will assist you. So you can basically check out the syllabus. I am pasting the syllabus in the chat, right? And and then sometimes people are also asking me that hey Abhishek, can I get a today's recording of the masterclass, right? So you can get the today's recording in the masterclass. Just share your number in the chat, and then we will share the today's masterclass with you as well, so that you can go through the masterclass as well, right? So check out the course curriculum and then know about your mentor, and then you can check out the reviews as well over here, right? And after the course, if you successfully complete all the assignment, right, we will also give you the certificate from our side. And then this is the price for the master class, right? If you are here for some sort of enrollment, right, you can enroll as well by using this website, and we will also send you the link so that you can enroll, right? Now, without any delay, right, what I will do, I will hand over to Khan sir, and then he will basically take you through the overall course curriculum which he designed, and also basically give you the overview about the SQL in general, so that you are aware. So I will hand over to the Khan sir so that he will take you forward, right? So give me a moment. Um yes, Khan sir, if you are here, you can just take it
Yeah,
forward
sure.
now. Yeah,
So thanks a lot, Abhishek. Hope I'm audible to everyone. Can anyone please confirm?
yeah, yes, you're
Audible,
audible.
right?
Yeah,
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, I think you have started the recording, right?
yeah.
Okay, fine. So Hi all, good morning and good evening. So myself, Khan, people call me as Khan sir. So I have over 15 years of experience in the IT industry. Mainly I have worked in the data related projects as well for different MNCs as well as product-based companies. Simultaneously, I am doing MTech from IIT Patna in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So teaching is my hobby, so I enjoy it. And I request everyone to make the session interactive. You have full freedom to ask question at any point of time. So never hesitate in asking question. And also, I will not tell you to wait at the end and then ask question. If you have any question at any point of time, you stop me then and there and please ask. Okay. So I really appreciated the session is interactive. Okay. So fine then. I think we can start now. Okay. Is my screen visible?
Not
Will you please
now,
confirm
sir.
anyone?
No.
Oh, okay. Just a minute. Is my screen visible now?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, quickly, like from few folks, I just want to understand what is your expectations. I know it's not possible to get it from each one of you. It will take time, but few folks, if you are interested to, I need to understand like what is the expectation from this role, why you want to join. Any volunteer, please? Anyone?
See, hi sir, good evening.
Hi. Yeah. Okay. Yes, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, as per my expectation, this class isn't, I think, overview like uh, basic level 2 and then advanced level and then in depth of knowledge. So that's why I will join this
Mm.
class and also in the real time project basis. In the like
Mm.
some
Okay.
explanation like in the commands in the joins subqueries correlated subqueries and then you can write the like procedures. This all or I need for like I expectation in the real time project related I expect these expectations.
Okay. Okay. Great. Thanks a lot. So, okay, fine. Good. Anyone else? Any other thought? Go on. Anyone else? That's the only expectation everyone has. Okay, fine. Then let me start. So, of course, the course will be from scratch. I'm assuming most of you don't know SQL or any programming language, so it will be from very scratch. Okay, and we'll go to the advanced level as it has been shown like what are the topics will be covered. We'll start from the basics of the SQL and then like joins, window functions, subquery, correlated query, recursive CT, and all these things will be covered. Okay. Yeah, someone has raised hand. Can you please go ahead if you have any question, please?
Just to add to what he said, my expectation is to on my skills, my SQL skills from basic to advanced as well. Thank you.
Okay, great. Yeah. So of course, yeah, that's what I'm telling. Like it will be from basic to advanced. Um, uh, I'm assuming that most of you don't know anything about SQL, so I'll be starting from scratch. So if you're from a non-technical background, if you don't know anything about SQL, don't worry, it will be from scratch only. Okay. And all the topics, whatever I'll be covering, it will from the real-time examples on which I have worked. Let's say if I'm teaching you joins, so I will tell you where join is needed in the project. Okay, what client will ask, what are the questions they can ask. Okay, and that we will discuss. So each and everything will be from the project examples only. Okay. Fine. Any other question, anyone, before we start?
I have a question.
1 minute. Yeah, yes, please. Please go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, is this course suitable for those like who already know SQL? Like, I mean, not up to that extent, but who
Mm.
are like pretty much aware about SQL joins and all that. So maybe like they are seeking something advanced level complex query writing from this course. Is this suitable for the those for those?
Good question. No, one thing for that, you can find a set of conceptual questions here. Approx 36 questions are there. if you're able to answer at least 50% of this question, then no need to join this course. Okay. Just
Mhm.
I'm telling this parameters, okay, so that you can judge yourself. Okay. Like you can check like how many questions you can answer. But what I think, like most of these questions might be new for you, but you don't know because I have seen candidates, they can write it clearly. They know what is left join, what is right join, what is full join, but what is the difference between them? Where, which one to use? In which scenario a particular keyword will fail? Like suppose you might have studied minus or the except keyword, right? If you know SQL. So now the
Mhm.
question is where minus fails, where it will not give the correct answer, right? As per the client requirement. Similarly, you have average keyword in SQL, which derives the average. But again, there are scenarios where average will give incorrect result. And then how you will fix it, right? So all these things are there. So I think you will learn something new. But if you want to check yourself, this is a set of 36 questions. You can check how many of these you're able to answer. Okay. And from there you can, and this is not for you only, for everyone I'm telling, if you want to judge yourself how much you know and what new you'll be learning in this course, you can check from this set of questions to try to answer this. Okay. Hope that is fine.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, thanks.
Okay. No problem. Any other question, anyone? Good. We request not to do drawing on the board. I don't know if there was some option to erase it. Anyone who knows how to erase it, maybe Abhishek from YouTube, someone? I could see some drawings on the board.
Her voice is not properly hearing, sir.
My voice is not audible clearly to everyone. Was it
Y-
clear?
yes, sir, it's clear. So yeah, you were asking me, sir, asking to me something.
No, I was asking like there's some drawing on the board.
So I
I
think
want
you
to
need to
delete it. I'm not
reshare.
getting a.
You need to reshare. The
Okay, okay,
people are
okay.
just like probably using some board. You can
Okay.
just reshare, sir.
No,
Yeah.
I found it option. To erase it. Yeah, I got it. Fine. Okay,
Okay.
just wanted to confirm again. Now we'll start the session. Is my voice audible to everyone? And my screen is visible?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And someone is asking about the questions. So assignments will be shared after each and every class. Total, you'll be having 250, approx 250 assignment questions, which will be shared in this course. You have to work on it. And if you're getting stuck anywhere in the assignment questions, you have full freedom to ask it. I'll be sharing you assignment questions as well as solution. But my humble request to everyone is, first of all, try to do questions on your own. If you're getting stuck, then refer the solution. Still, if it is not clear, please ask in the class. Okay, Khan sir, I'm working on this particular question, but I'm getting confused. Can you please help me to understand? So we'll discuss that question in the class. Okay. And no need to make a note of anything. Everything, the queries or the explanation, whatever I'll be doing, everything will be shared with you after the class. So no need to make a note of anything. Okay. So fine then, I think we can start now. But yeah, any other question, anyone, before I start? Okay, fine. Let's start. So SQL is a bread and butter these days in the IT industry. Okay, you go for any job profile, let's say data analyst, data engineer, business analyst, or in the business intelligence side, SQL developer, ETL developer, ETL tester. You go for any of these job profiles, SQL is a prerequisite. If you don't know SQL, it's really very difficult to crack any of these job profiles. And I think most of you know this, right? That's why I'm telling SQL is a bread and butter. Okay. You have to understand SQL in depth. If I'm telling if you know, if you have to understand SQL, it doesn't mean you know the definition of it and that will help. No. In interview, what will happen? The interviewers will give you a real-time problem. Okay. And you have to write a SQL query for them. It's not like they're going to ask theoretical questions. Maybe in the beginning, just one or two theoretical questions they can ask, but mainly they will give you a real-time problem, and you have to write a SQL query for it. Okay, so that's what a SQL is. Too important these days in the IT industry. Okay, SQL stands for structured query language. Okay, now see, like any business. Okay, let's take the example of a restaurant. Okay, let's say I have 10 restaurants across world. Okay, as an owner, I want to understand how my restaurant is performing, right? I want to understand where the revenue is increasing or decreasing, right? In which location revenue is continuously increasing or where it is decreasing. I need to understand how the business is performing, correct? And there can be multiple parameters which I have to check in order to understand how the business is performing. So how I can understand it? So for that, I have to store my business transactional data, all right? And then from the data, I can extract the information. Let's say I want to understand what was the total revenue in the month of March 2025 or April 2025, right? So if I don't have data, how we can extract this information? Like what was the total sales in the month of 2025, March 2025 or April 2025? The sales has increased or decreased, right? As an owner, this is an important parameter which I have to understand. Then only I can understand how the business is performing. And then only I can make some good business decisions or the business strategy, right? And this is for each and every business. Okay. They have to understand their business, they have to store the data. So SQL is the language with the help of which you can store data, you can transform data, you can process data. I mean, you can play with the data. Okay. So that's why SQL is that much important these days in the IT industry. Let's start with a simple example. Like for any business transaction, whether it is an e-commerce application, any financial transactions, or any other business, first of all, they have to store the data, right? Now, to store the data, we need a table. Okay. If someone will ask you, what is a table? So you can tell table is an object where we can store data. It's similar like if you want to stay somewhere, you need a house, right? Similarly, if you want to store data, we need a table. So table is something in the world of database where we can store data. Okay. Now, I will take a very simple example. Let's say we are handling the data of a particular company. Okay. So in that case, I will create a table and let's say the table name is employee. The name of the table can be anything. Anything means you have full freedom. You can create a table with any name. You can also create a table with your own name as well. Like I can create a table with my name as Khan. So it will be created. So you have full freedom to create a table with any name, whatever you want. Okay. Yes, there are a few restrictions which we'll be discussing down the line. Okay. So what is a table? A table is an object where you can store data. Okay. And then you have to give name to a table. As for example, I'm giving a name employee to a table. Okay. Now, in this employee table, I have to create, let's say in this employee table, I have employee ID, I have employee name, I have salary, I have, let's say, location. Okay. So I have employee ID 1 and his name is John and the salary is 1,000. Okay. 1,000. And let's say location is Delhi. He's from Delhi. Similarly, I can have an employee with ID 2, name is Tom, salary is 2,000, and the location is, let's say, Chennai. Similarly, employee ID 3, employee name is Sarah, salary is, let's say, 1,500, and this is Bangalore. Okay. Now, this is a very simple example I'm showing you for a table. Now, in this table, you could see this EMP ID, EMP name, salary, and location. So these are known as columns. What these are known as? Columns. These are also known as fields. These are also known as attributes. So in few projects, you will see people will call this as a columns. In few projects, they will call this as a field. And few projects, they will call this as an attributes. Is this clear? So in this employee table, how many columns we have? We have 4 columns, right? Okay. Now the question is there any restriction on the number of columns in a table? Can we have any number of columns in a table? What is your thoughts? Is there any restriction? Like suppose you want to construct a house. Is there any restriction that your house can have only 2 bedrooms or only 2 or only 3 bedrooms? Is there any restriction? Anyone? Of course, no,
Yes,
right?
this line,
No,
the
but
size
there's no
of the
restriction
lot.
on the number of, size is fine, but there's no restriction on the number of bedrooms. Maybe you want to construct a house of 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, it's allowed, right?
Mhm.
Similarly, when you're creating a table, it is allowed to have any number of columns. As of now, in my employee table, I have 4 columns, but I can create a table with 10 columns, 20 columns, 100 columns, or even 1 column. That is allowed. And this totally depends on your project requirement. If in your project requirement is to create a table with 20 columns, then you can create a table with 20 columns. It is allowed. So net, what I'm trying to explain here is there is no restriction on the number of columns in a table, and it purely depends on your project requirements or as per your client requirement. Is this clear so far? Any question, anyone? If it is clear, everyone?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, great. Now,
Sir,
this is about, yeah, question. Hassan, you have a question?
yes, sir. You said
Yes, please.
table is an object. So what does it mean,
Hmm.
sir? Object in which sense?
Like, see, in the world of database, we have different terms. Okay. So they are known as technically objects. I know, like, as of now, you might be thinking, what is an object, right? But in technical world, those are known as objects. So table is one such object in the world of database where you can store your business data. You can save the data. Okay. Is that clear, Hassan?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now, we have 3 records. This is one record, this is another record, and this is the next record. So in this employee table, as of now, I have 3 records. This is first record, this is second record, and this is third record. These are known as records or also known as rows. So in few projects, you will hear people calling them as records, or they're also known as rows. If someone will ask you, how many rows you have in this table? So you can tell we have 3 rows in this table. Again, there is no restriction on the number of records in a table. You can create a table with only 1 record. You can create a table with 50 million records or 100 million records. It is allowed. So net table is an object where you can store data, point number 1. Point number 2, you can have any number of columns in a table. There is no restriction, but it purely depends on your project requirements or the client requirements. Okay. Then point number 3, these are known as rows or records in a table. So as of now, in this employee table, we have 3 rows. But again, there is no restriction on the number of rows. There can be any number of rows. And this example I have taken for an employee table. Similarly, you can have a customer table, which will be having the customer data like customer ID, customer name, the product which they ordered, how much they paid, when the transaction happened, that is the transaction date, what was the mode of payment, many other things. Okay. Like suppose when I'm taking classes for you, so I can create a table like a student's table, your name, in which course you're interested, right? What is your highest qualification? What is the total years of experience? We have such table where we used to maintain the student's data. Okay. So you can create any table with any number of columns as per the business requirement. Fine. And please stop me if you have any question, guys. Okay. Now, all these things like creating this table right now, I have done on an Excel sheet. But Excel sheet has certain limitations. Let's say if you want to store 2 million records, can you store in an Excel sheet? Not possible, right? Let's take the example of Amazon. Millions of transactions are happening on a daily basis. Can you store all those data, all those transactions in an Excel sheet? Is that possible? No. So for that reason, that is one of the important reason we need a database. Okay. So this is one such database known as Microsoft SQL Server. Is it visible to everyone? Can you please confirm anyone? Or maybe you can give a thumbs up so that I can understand it's visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Visible? Okay, good. So this is a Microsoft SQL Server database. Now listen, we have different databases. Okay, I will show common databases like we have from Microsoft is known as Microsoft SQL Server. Then we have from Oracle, which is known as Oracle SQL Developer. Then we have Postgres. Then we have Mutiza, Teradata, Snowflake, many more other databases we have. Okay, all these are databases from different companies or different vendors. Okay, like suppose I have this database from Microsoft, this one, Microsoft SQL Server. You can have another from Oracle, and all these are there. Okay, but in this SQL training course, mostly we'll be practicing on Microsoft SQL Server or Oracle SQL Developer. Okay, but you have full freedom to practice on any other databases. Like suppose in your company currently you're working on a Snowflake, right? And you are thinking, okay, so you are teaching us on Microsoft SQL Server, right? So whatever I'll be teaching on Microsoft SQL Server, same set of code, you can practice on a Snowflake as well, it will work. Hardly 1% syntax difference will be there, which I will tell you. Don't worry about it. But don't get confused. Oh my God, sir, you are teaching us on this Microsoft SQL Server. But in my company, I'm working on a Snowflake. So how I can practice? Nothing like that. Like suppose, take the example of car. You have car from Tata company, from Hyundai company, from Toyota company, BMW, Mercedes, many other companies, right? But if you know how to ride a car, you can ride a car of any company, right? It doesn't matter who's the manufacturer. You can ride any car. So that's what the sequel which I'm going to teach you. If you know that, and if you're practicing on Microsoft SQL Server, you can practice it on any other platform or any other database. Okay. And how to install it? We have a YouTube link. We will share that with you. Please follow the steps and you can install it it's very simple. Okay. And if you're getting stuck at any point of time, you can share the screenshot. We'll try to help you. But humble request, if you follow each and every step carefully, it will be installed very easy. Okay. So any questions so far? Same apply to Oracle also. Yes, sir. It's applied to Oracle. That's what I have mentioned here. Okay, you can practice on Microsoft, Oracle, Postgres, Netezza, or any other platform. We will share with you the installation link for Microsoft SQL Server and Oracle SQL Developer, both the links. But my recommendation would be to install Microsoft SQL Server. because this installation is little bit simple as compared to Oracle. Oracle installation is little bit complicated. Okay. Okay. Any other question? You guys are not asking question here. Come on. Okay. All good?
Yes,
So
sir.
far, so
Hello.
good.
Yeah, please go ahead. Go one by one.
Hello, sir.
Yes, tell me.
सर डेटाबेस जो डीबीएमएस टूल्स हैं आज अभी जो यूज करते हैं माई सीक्वल पोस्टग्रे ये सारे डीबीएमएस टूल्स से पहले हम लोग क्या यूज करते थे और उसमें मैंने सुना है सर कुछ ट्रेडिशनल फाइल सिस्टम होता था वो यूज करते थे तो उसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स थी जिसकी वजह से ये सारे
नहीं
डीबीएमएस
नहीं.
टूल्स यूज करते
Actually, these all are known as RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. Okay. So here you can store only structured data which has a specific schema. We will discuss all those things at a later point of time. Okay. But now we have lot of audio files, video files, images that also we have to store. And for that, now we have a concept of NoSQL database. So we'll discuss that at a later point of time. Okay, I will explain it. Okay. Whatever I covered so far, from this, do you have any question, anyone?
No.
All good? Okay, perfect. Fine. Now, what I was telling you. Okay, so we will start now on this Microsoft SQL Server. We will share with you the link how to install it. Okay, it's very simple. Don't worry about it. Now, this table employee, I have shown you on an Excel sheet. Now I will show you how to create this in a database. So for that, first of all, you have to write create table. Is the font visible clearly?
Yes,
I hope the
sir.
font is visible, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to write create table employee. The moment you will write create table employee, so from this, the SQL engine will understand that the user wants to create a table with the name employee. Okay. Then you have to give a bracket and you have to mention the columns. Like in this employee table, I want this 4 columns. So you have to mention these columns here. And these columns has to be separated by comma. It is mandatory. It is the rule. You have to follow the rules and regulations of SQL. Not only in SQL, any programming language, SQL, Python, whatever it may be. There are certain set of protocols, the syntax, we have to follow it. If you're not following, it will throw error message, which I will show you. Okay. So here, create table means I'm telling to the SQL engine that I want to create a table with the name employee. And then I have mentioned these columns, which means I'm telling to the SQL engine in this employee table, I want these columns. Okay. After that, you have to mention the data type. Now, what is the meaning of data type? Data type means what type of data you want to store in these columns. Okay. Let's say employee ID. In employee ID, what I'm storing? Numbers. So in a column, if you want to store numbers or integers, so you have to mention here int. Int means integer. It means you are telling to the SQL engine in this empid column, I'll be storing integer. It is mandatory. It's exactly like suppose you went in a restaurant, right? So you have to tell to the waiter what you want, veg or non-veg, right? Or maybe soup or a starter or dessert or main course, whatever it may be, right? So you have to tell to the waiter, correct? Similarly, if you want to store data in a column, you have to mention what type of data you want to store. That is known as data type. So in front of the employee ID, I have written int It means in the CMP-ID column, I want to store integers or numbers. Okay. Similarly, salary column, what we are storing here? Numbers. So I have to mention here int. So the SQL engine will understand, yo, user wants to store here numbers or integers. Now, coming to this employee name and location. So in these two columns, we are storing alphabets, English alphabets, right? So whenever you have to store English alphabets, you have to write varchar and you have to give a size to it. Let's say I've given 50. You can give any size. There is no restriction to it. But what does this size mean? Let's see. If I have written 50, it means I am telling to the SQL engine, yeah, I want to store 50 characters in this. So if you're going to store more than 50 characters, then it will throw error message. Okay. So the summary is in a column, if you want to store numbers or integers, you have to write int. If you want to store alphabets, you have to write varchar. But these are not the only data type. We have other data types as well, like we have char, we have timestamp, we have date, we have float, which we'll be discussing down the line. Okay, fine. So as of now, I just want to introduce these two data types to you, int and varchar. Is this clear so far? Any question? All good?
Sir, what is the
Okay.
size of EMP ID and EMP name?
EMP ID and EMP name size, see, for whenever you're using varchar, no, there you have to give the size. So I've given 50, it means this EMP name can store maximum 50 characters, not more than that. Like suppose if I'm writing here varchar 5, it means in this EMP name at max I can store only 5 characters, not more than that. If you'll try, suppose in this EMP name, if I will try to store, let's say Rajesh. So Rajesh has how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is more than 5, then it will throw error message. I will show you all those things. Okay. So on the cipher side, we mark it as 50, or let's say you can also mark it as 100. Okay. Hope I answered your question. Listen, is the question answered?
Yes, if in
Yes,
case of
sir.
alphanumeric,
If you have alphanumeric, like in India, we have PAN card, which is alphanumeric, right? We have passport number, which is alphanumeric. So in case of alphanumeric as well, you have to use varchar. And all these examples I will show you.
ID, sir. EMP ID.
EMP ID is integer. It has a certain length, like I don't know the exact length, but has a certain length till where it can store. For bigger numbers, we use big int and some other data types. Okay, but for the normal things like the normal salary and employee ID, all the things, we use this int. int. int means integer. If it is clear, any other question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, this is the syntax to create a table, create table, table name, then the column name, and then you have to mention the data type. At the last, you have to provide this semicolon and then select this. Okay, after selecting, you can see here execute button. Okay, so you have to click on the execute. Execute means you want to run this. Okay, right? So I will execute it. Now, are you seeing some error message, right? There's some error message, right?
Already
What
created,
is this
sir.
error
Yes,
message? Any
sir.
idea?
Already a table is created named employee.
Um, So this error message says there is already an
Already
object
table is
named
available in
employee.
this table.
Correct. Correct. So this error message says that there is already an object named employee in the database. It means the table employee, which I'm trying to create in this database, it is already present. It means someone has already created this table. So as per the rules and regulations of SQL or database, it is not allowed to create two tables with the same name. And that's why the SQL engine is throwing error message. If you already have this table employee in the database, we will not allow you to create a new table with the same name. I hope it is clear. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, now the question is, now you have two options. Either you change the name of this table or you delete the previously created employee table. Two options are there. Either you change the name. Suppose this is employee table. So I will write this as employee 1, 2, 3, or any other name. Okay. So you have to change the name. Or, but sometime what will happen in your project, your client will tell, okay, no, I don't want to change. I want a table with the same name. Then what you have to do, you have to delete the previously created employee table. I will show you both options. Okay. Now suppose if I'm writing 1, 2, 3, I change the name of employee 1 to 3. Now I'm trying to execute it. Commands completed successfully. It means this table employee 1 to 3 with this column has been created in the database. Is this clear? Okay. Now, suppose the client is telling, I want table with the employee name only. I don't want with this name employee 1 to 3. Then what you have to do, you have to delete the previously created employee table. And for that, you have to use this command. But how this command works, we'll explain you at a later point of time when I will teach you delete, drop, and truncate. I will explain you in detail that how this works. So as of now, just you have to understand if you want to delete a table, you have to execute this drop table employee. It means you want to delete the employee table which already has been created and this table will be deleted. But before this, you have to take the permission from the folks who has created this table. Okay, and in project, everyone doesn't have access to delete any table. Okay, we need a special access to it. Okay, so suppose I will show you this example as well. Drop table employee command completed successfully. It means the previously created employee table has been deleted now. Now, if you want to create a table with the name employee, I will show you now. See, now I've written create table employee. I want to create a table with the name employee, and now I'm executing it. Now it has been created. No, command completed successfully. Is this clear?
Sir.
Any question?
No, sir.
All good, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sorry, just to take
Now
you back. How did you
Yes.
execute the command? Did you have to click enter or execute or run somewhere? I didn't see
whatever query you want to execute, just select it first of all. Then you could, can you see here execute option? Is it visible here? Execute, green color. Is it visible here?
Okay.
Execute.
Yes. Okay, I
Yeah.
can see, yes.
So you just have to click on it. Yeah. So that will be executed. And the shortcut key is F5.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Right. Any other question, anyone? Okay. Now you might be thinking, okay, Can you show me what is the proof that this table has been created? Can you show me, right? So if you want to see the structure of a table which has been created, you have to execute this command sp_help and then the table name, which means you are telling to the SQL engine to please show me the structure of this import table. So if this table has been really created in the database, then the SQL engine will show you the structure. I've selected it. Now I will click on this execute button. Now you're getting a lot of information, so don't get distracted by all of this. Just look into here. Can you see this column? EMP ID, EMP name, salary and location. Okay. So these 4 columns you have. So it means this table employee has been created with these 4 columns, and this is the data type. These all columns we'll discuss at a later point of time. Okay, all good. Now we have learned how to create a table, how to check the structure. Now the next task is to insert data, to save data, right? When you want to insert or save or store data in a table, you have to write insert into and then the table name, which means you are telling to the SQL engine you want to insert data into this employee table. Okay. Then you have to write here values, which means what all values you want to insert, you want to save. Fine. So I will copy this and I will keep it here. It means these data I want to save in this employee table. So you have to go one by one, row by row. So first of all, I'm saving first row. Then I will show you for second row and then for the third row. I know you'll be having question if I have millions of records. So do I have to do this one by one? I will come to that. I will answer it. Yeah, someone has raised hand. Can you please go ahead? Do you have any question?
Yes, I wanted to.
Hmm.
When you show the table structure, we see that all the computed whatever values or the length, actually the
Ignore it.
length is
Ignore it.
4 for the integer, though we did not indicate what should be the length of the employee ID and the salaries, but it has put 4. But I know you showed us how we use the voucher or 50 for the for those
We will discuss it at a later point of time. That's what I told, because I'm not covering complete data type as of now. When we will discussing data type in the specific class, I will show you all those things, like what is this nullable, what is precision, what is the scale, all these things we will discuss. Okay.
Okay.
So
And
now I'm showing you.
one more doubt here that
Yeah.
you made a query like SP underscore help. SP denote what?
SP, sorry.
That SP denotes what?
SP underscore help means we're telling here to show the structure of this employee table. Okay. So we have a
Okay.
concept of stored procedures. Okay. So that's what like I'm telling here. Could you please explain me the structure of this? Same thing if you're executing an Oracle, then you have to write DESC employee, which means describe employee. Show me the structure of the employee table. But this is applicable on Oracle. Okay, if you're working on Microsoft SQL Server, you have to use SP underscore help employee table. This is the keyword.
Okay, right.
It means the engine will understand here. I have to show the structure of the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clear.
And sir, for MySQL,
MySQL, I think DSC it works. Okay, you can give it a try, but I think DSC works for MySQL as well. Okay.
okay.
So what if you want to add additional column to your to your table, what is the command?
If you have created this table and
Yeah,
then at a later
employee.
point of time, your client is telling, let's say they want to add gender column or any other column, then we have alter keyword. Okay, we have this in our syllabus, but we will discuss this at a very last, at the end of this course. Okay, how to modify the table structure, how to add a new column, how to change the data type. So, but you can do that with the help of this alter command. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. We will discuss this. This is in our syllabus. Okay. Fine. So now I'm showing you how to store data in this employee table. So you have to mention the values. Now in these values, the columns which are of varchar, I mean like which has alphabets, they have to be in inverted quotes. It's mandatory. Like John, have to keep it in inverted quotes. Daily, it has to be in inverted quotes. It's mandatory. Okay. But the one which are integers, no need to keep it in inverted quotes. Second point, the sequence matters here. When I mean sequence matters, it means employee ID is the first column. So first you have to write employee ID. Second column is employee name. Then you have to write second value John. Salary is the third one. Then this should be the salary. Salary, this is location. This should be the location. I mean, this value should be exactly as per this sequence. Okay. Now you give colon, semicolon here, select it, again click on the execute button. Now you're getting one row affected, which means one record has been saved or is stored in this employee table. Now, you can ask a question, okay, what is the proof? How to check if this record has been saved in this table? So when you want to check the data, when you want to display the data which you have stored, you have to write select. Select means to display. Whenever you will write select, the SQL engine will understand, oh, we have to display something. So what you want to display? Employee ID, employee name, then salary, then location from employee. The meaning of this query is we are telling SQL engine to display the value of EMP ID, EMP name, salary and location from employee table. It is mandatory. You have to mention the table from where you want these columns. Okay. And again, select it, click on the execute button. Now you could see here, 1 John 1000 Delhi. This record which we have saved, it has been saved, and we have displayed this at the output. Hope this is clear to everyone. Okay. Now you might be thinking, okay, if I have a table with 100 columns, so do I have to write all the 100 columns one by one? No. For that, you have a shortcut. What you can do, you can write here, select star from employee. Okay, here this star means, star or asterisk means you are telling to the SQL engine, okay, I want all the columns which are present in this employee table. Then you don't have to write each and every column one by one. Now select it, click on the execute button, you're getting the same output. Okay. You can also customize it. Suppose your client is asking, hey, show me only EMP name and the salary. I don't want EMP ID. I don't want location. Then what you can do, and select, you can write EMP name, comma, salary from employee. Okay. You don't have to write EMP ID and location. I mean, the select is your playground. Whatever columns you want to display, you keep those columns here. The columns which you don't want, you can remove it. Now see, when I will execute it, I'll be getting only EMP name and salary. I'm getting only these two columns, right? So you have that freedom. You can do it here. Any questions so far? All good? Okay. Now, suppose now I want to insert this second record. So same thing I will do. Same script I will copy. And then within this, I will write this. Okay. You have to give comma here. All these values has to be separated by comma, and this should be in inverted quotes. Okay. If you want to insert two records at a time, that is also allowed. So what you have to do, you create two insert scripts. Okay. And take it from here. Same syntax you have to follow. Wherever you have alphabets, you have to keep it in inverted quotes. Now select it and execute. Now see one row affected, one row affected. It means these two rows has been saved in this employee table. Again, if you want to verify, you can execute this, select the star from employee. It will show you the data. So this data has been finally saved in your employee table. Okay. Now, so this is the data. Now, suppose my client is telling me, okay, show me the details of, let's say, Tom only. Okay, client is telling, I don't want the details of all the employees. Show me the details of Tom only. So in that case, we have a concept of filter. You can filter the data. So for that, what you have to do, you have to write where. Where keyword is used to filter the data. So as per the client requirement, I have to show the details of employee Tom. So it means I have to apply filter, suppose here. So it means I have to apply filter on the employee name. So I will write here where employee name equals to Tom. Okay. Now, let me execute. Are you getting the details of Tom only?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear? So you have to understand the meaning of each and every keyword. What is the task? Yeah, just a minute. It's not getting saved for you. So this is the query. And this is the output. So as per the client requirement, we are displaying the details of Tom now. Okay. But now the question is, I executed this query. I got this output, which is correct. But the question is, at the back end, how this query is getting executed, right? Like I clicked on the execute button, I got the output, but something is happening at the back end. No, SQL engine is doing something, right? So what the engine is doing at the back end, that is what the main thing you have to understand in this course. It's not like I will write a query, you will get the output and that's done. No, you have to understand at the back end how the engine is executing your query. Now listen, when you execute a query, when you click on the execute button, so first of all, engine will check the syntax. Syntax means it will check, are you following the rules and regulations of SQL or not? As for example, suppose this query, I will write in this format. Let's say I will write from first. Okay. And now I'm executing it. So it is throwing error message, no? Right? Although this query and this query, they both are same, right? But why the second query is throwing error message? The reason is I have written from first, then I have written self. So it's not allowed. As per the syntax, you have to write select first, then you have to write from, then you have to write where. If you will disturb this syntax, if you're not following the syntax which has been defined by the SQL, it throws error message. That is one. The content what I have written in this query and the content which is present in this query, both are same. Then why the second query is throwing error message? It is because you're not following the sequence. It is the syntax error. Got it? So when you execute any query, so at the backend, the SQL engine will first of all check, are you following the syntax? Are you following the rules? Okay. Then second thing, suppose same query, I'm copying it here. And let's say I've written here the table name, this one. I'm executing it. What is your thought if I will execute it? What will happen? Come on, share your thoughts.
So you're getting errors. You're getting employee name
Why?
wrong, right?
Why?
So your table name is wrong, right?
This file
Here
name will
the
not be available.
Because this table name is not available in the database. So that's why if I will execute it, it will throw error message. It is telling invalid object name employ because we have not created this table. So this is known as semantics check. So when you execute any SQL query, first of all, the SQL engine will check the syntax, which means are you following the rules and regulations or not? Then it will check the semantics. It means the table name, the column name which you have mentioned, is it present in the table or not? Okay. If it is correct, then it will proceed further. So when you executed this query has passed syntax check, it has passed semantics check. Now, what next? Now listen very carefully, okay? Now the next thing is this order of execution. This order of execution means how the SQL engine executes your query. So this is the order of execution on the basis of which the SQL engine executes your query. Now, first of all, the engine will start with the from keyword. I know you must be thinking, okay, you have written select first, then you have written from, then you have written where. So why it will start with the from first? This is known as SQL order of execution. Okay. The SQL will, when it will execute your query, it will start with the from key. But the way how you have written, like you have written select first, then from, then where, this is known as the user order of execution, like how user have to write a query. But the way how the SQL engine will execute query, it is different. It will start with the from keyword. So first of all, from keyword will be executed by the SQL engine. And from this, the engine will understand, oh, the user wants data from the employee table. So the SQL engine will start searching where is the employee table in the entire database. It will search it and then it will take a copy of it and it will keep that in the temporary memory. Okay. Oh, this is clear?
Sir,
Hmm. Yeah.
sir, why there is two different ways? Means first one is ये जो क्वेरी लिखा है सर कि इसमें जो ऑर्डर है वो जो यूजर फ्रंट एंड में जो लिखेगा वो ऑर्डर अलग होता है जो सीक्वल इंजन समझेगा जो ऑर्डर में, तो ये ऐसे दो अलग
अलग
क्यों
होता
है सर?
because this is the syntax of it. Okay, it has been programmed in this way only. The user, when the user is writing, they have to start with a select. But when the SQL will execute, it will start with from. Because first of all, engine has to find from which table you want data, right? So that is why first of all, it will start with the from keyword. Okay, which is that table from which you want data? It will search that table. Where is the employee table? Then it will take a copy of it and it will keep that in the temporary minimum. So that's the reason the user order of execution and the SQL order of execution is different. Maybe you can ask, okay, can we follow the same order of execution? What SQL order of execution we have? No, you cannot find. You cannot obey that. The reason is we have many other keywords in SQL which is not present in the SQL order of execution. Okay. So that's the reason it can't be covered here. And that's the reason the way how the user is writing and the way how the engine is executing, they both are different. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So first of all, from will be executed. SQL engine will search where is the employee table. It will take a copy of it and it will keep that in the temporary memory. Then the next is join, but we don't have join in this query, so it will be ignored. The next is where. Now the where keyword will be executed. Now, when the engine will find this where keyword, the SQL engine will understand, yo, I have to apply filter. Okay, the moment it will see where, the engine will understand, yo, I have to apply filter. Now, then I have written EMP name. From this, the SQL engine will understand, yo, I have to apply filter on the EMP name column. Now, in this EMP name column, which value you have to filter? You have to search for Tom. So then engine will start searching Tom in this EMP name column. It will start with the first record. So the first record is John, but you are searching for Tom. So as a result, the first record will be rejected. Then engine will move to the next record. You are searching for Tom. This is Tom. So next record will be selected because this is what you want. Okay. Now I have a question for you. We are searching for Tom. We found Tom here. So do you think engine will stop here or it will keep on proceeding? It will keep on checking the next set of records. What is your thought?
It will keep on checking.
Correct. It will keep on
Yes,
searching the
keep
entire
on
set of
checking.
records. Keep on checking, yes. Because there are chances that we have more than one employee with the same name, Tom. So that is why even if you have 10 million records, the engine will keep on searching. So that's why we go to the next record. And here you have Sarah. So you're searching for Tom, but this is Sarah. So this record will also be rejected. So this is how at the back end, the SQL engine scans your table and it checks the data. Okay. So from is over, where is over, you don't have this. So now select will be executed. What is the task of select? Select task is to display. So select a star means you are telling SQL engine, please display all the columns. The star means what? All the columns. So it will copy all the columns along with the selected record. So this record has been selected. So that is why finally this will be displayed at the output. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Is this clear so far to everyone? You all understood this?
Yes,
Got it? Okay, good. Similarly, you can apply filter on any column. Let's say the client is telling you show me the details of only those employees who are from Delhi. So now on which column we have to apply filter?
Location.
Location. So then you have to write this query, same query, copy, But now we have to apply filter on location. And you have to write here Delhi. DELHI, Delhi. Now, are you getting the details of Delhi only? Okay. So with the help of where keyword, you can apply filter on whatever columns you want, and you will get the required output. Okay. Now, suppose Delhi, Chennai, and Bangalore I have taken. Okay. Let me take one more example. Suppose I will create one more record for Delhi. Suppose I have ID 4, and here's Michael 3000. He's also from Delhi. Okay. So now let me show you the record. Now this is our employee table. I have modified the data a little bit. Now suppose new requirement. Listen very carefully. Now suppose the client is telling me to show me the records who are from Delhi. Okay, who are from Delhi, but their salary should be greater than 2000. Now, how many conditions we have to satisfy now? Two conditions. So client is telling, I want those records who are from Delhi, but their salary must be greater than 2000. I want those records. Okay, is that question clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So here you have to satisfy both the conditions. So whenever you have to satisfy more than one condition and they all are mandatory, mandatory means we have to satisfy both of them, then we have to use AND operator. So what I will do in this query, I will write the location equals to Delhi and salary greater than 2000. Okay. Now let me select it, execute. This is your query and this is the output. Do you think this is the correct output? Is this the correct output as per the client requirements?
Yes.
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 So we have Michael from Delhi whose salary is greater than 2000, right? Now, let's try to understand how this query is getting executed at the backend. So which keyword will be executed first? Check this one, from, right? So first of all, from will be executed. So SQL engine will take a copy of the employee table. It will keep it in the temporary memory. Okay. After from, which keyword will be executed?
Where?
Where class?
Where. What is the task of where?
It will
Filtering
filter
the
information. Right.
filtering.
To filter the data. Now, which column you have to filter the data as of now?
Location.
Location. So engine will mark it. Okay, the data has to be filtered on this location column. What you want to filter? Daily. So engine will highlight it here. This value has to be filtered. So now the SQL engine will start searching daily in this data with the first record. Is this daily? Yes. So this record will be selected. Now, next record. Is this daily? No. This is Chennai. So this will be rejected. Next record. This is Bangalore. This will also be rejected. Now next record. This is Delhi. So this will be selected. So based on the condition 1, that is location equals to Delhi, we have selected these 2 records. I hope this is clear to everyone.
Yeah, yes.
Very clear.
This is clear, right? Okay, good. Now, then engine will proceed further and it will check if we have AND operator. The moment engine will see AND operator, the engine will understand, oh, there is one more condition which I have to satisfy. Okay. The next condition is salary greater than 2000. Now, listen very carefully. I have a question for you. The next condition, that is salary greater than 2000, this one, engine will check this condition, salary greater than 2000, on again the entire table or only on the selected records or on the rejected records, where it will check it. Is my question clear what I'm asking?
Yeah.
Only on the selected
To select
records.
the selected records between 1 and 4.
Good. So the second condition, salary greater than 2000, now engine will check only on the selected records. So that's why the SQL engine will keep this selected records in a separate buffer memory. And then now it will check salary greater than 2000. So now it will apply filter on the salary column and it will let me enter this. So it will check greater than 2000. Is this 1000 greater than 2000? Is this condition satisfied? No. So this record will be rejected. Next record. Is this 3000 greater than 2000? Yes. So this is selected. So finally, this record is selected. Then select will come into picture. Select the star. What is the meaning of select? To display. Got it? What is the meaning of a star?
Select
All the columns. All the columns. Yeah. So it means now we are telling SQL engine to select all the columns along with the selected record. So this record has been selected and it will be displayed at the output. Hope this is clear.
Can you please let me know what is meaning of select?
Select means to display. The moment you will
okay.
write select, engine will understand, oh, user wants to display something. Okay. It is clear. All good so far? Okay. Now, suppose my client is telling me, okay, show me the records of Chennai as well as Bangalore. So client is telling me to show me only those employees who are from Chennai or Bangalore, either Chennai or Bangalore. Okay. So for that, what I will do, I will write this query. Location equals to Chennai or location equals to Bangalore. Now listen very carefully. See, here the client has told me actually, if you have employees from Chennai or if you have employees from Bangalore, you show me those employees. So when the client is giving you this condition, flexible condition, either this record or this record, okay, then you have to use or condition. But if the client is telling you, no, this condition and this condition both has to be satisfied, then you have to use AND condition. That is why AND is known as a strict operator. It means this value has to be satisfied. Both the values has to be satisfied, then it will display. But if the client is telling anyone, you either from Chennai or from Bangalore, or if you have from both the locations, well and good, then you have to use OR operator. Okay. So let me show you the output here. So this is the query. Just a minute. So this is your query. And let me execute. So do you think this is the correct output? You are getting the details of employees who are from Chennai and Bangalore, Chennai or Bangalore, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Got it? Okay. Now, how this is getting so see, understand the difference. And means it is a strict one. A strict means both the conditions has to be satisfied. Okay. Or means it is flexible. You satisfy anyone. Let's say in the same example, the previous one here, this one. Let's go back to this example. Suppose here the client is telling, okay, I want those employees who are from Delhi and their salary must be greater than 5,000. So now I have to write this condition, salary greater than 5,000, right? Now I'm executing it. Am I getting any output?
No,
No output, right? Why I'm not getting any output?
none of the table employee has salary
Greater than 5,000, no one is there, right, in the table?
Mhm.
Greater than 5,000 is not there. Okay, but we have location Delhi, no? The condition one is
No,
getting
yeah.
satisfied, no? So I should
Yeah.
get John and Michael, no?
Like and operator would be work only for satisfying the both ones, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Good. So what has happened here? This is AND operator. This is a strict operator. It will fetch data only when both the conditions are getting satisfied. In this case, location equals to Delhi. That is fine. This condition is getting satisfied. And based on that, I totally agree. I will get these two records. I agree. But what is the next condition? Salary greater than 5,000. So when the engine will check the next condition, so it will test it on the selected records, correct? Now, in these two selected records, do you have any record where the salary is greater than 5,000? Do you have?
No,
You don't have,
No
right?
recall.
So
Yeah.
this is rejected. This is also rejected, correct? So that is why I'm telling you, and is a strict operator. It will give you data only if both the conditions are satisfied. You cannot claim here, okay, the condition one is getting satisfied, location equals to Delhi. So I want John and Michael. No. When you are using and, it means both the condition you have to satisfy, then only the data will be displayed. Is that clear now?
yes.
Clear to everyone, right? Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir. And operator and
But-
or operators in the difference clear, right?
So AND operator is a strict one. If you're satisfying all the conditions, then only it will display. OR is a flexible. You satisfy either condition one or you satisfy condition two, or if both are getting satisfied, that is well and good, win-win situation. So when I executed this query, I got Tom and Sarah because Tom is from Chennai, Sarah is from Bangalore. Now, how this is getting executed, you people will help me. So first of all, which keyword will be executed here?
To go to location.
No, first of all, from.
Yeah, from
Right.
where
From.
employee. So it will bring the
From.
entire table.
It will take a copy of the table. Okay,
Yeah.
then after from which
Then
keyword?
Then the next will be looking at location Chennai.
Where?
Where? Oh yes, where?
Okay.
Yes,
So what is the task of where?
Chennai.
Task I'm asking. What is the
Location.
task of where keyword?
Where means
Where
filterization.
location?
Location.
Filter.
Filter.
One minute.
Filter.
Hold on. I'm asking the meaning of it. What is the meaning of where keyword? What is the task of where keyword? The task of where keyword is to filter the data. That is what you have to tell, right? Okay. Now, on which column I want to filter?
Location.
Location. So engine will mark it. Yo, this column has to be filtered. Now, which value you want to filter?
Chennai.
Chennai. So engine will search for this Chennai. Okay. So is this Chennai? No,
No.
rejected. I'm getting background noise. May I request you to go on mute, please? Thank you. I have muted everyone. If you have any question, you can unmute. Next record, Chennai. So this will be selected. Next record, Bangalore. This will be rejected. Next record, Delhi. This will be rejected. So based on condition one, location equals to Chennai, we have selected this record. This is clear so far? Okay. Now, the engine will see, okay, we have another condition, location equals to Bangalore. Okay. Now, engine will understand, okay, now I have to apply filter in on the location column, but this time I have to filter Bangalore, right? Now, I have a question for you. My question is, okay, now when the engine will apply filter on the location column searching for Bangalore, it will search the entire table again, or only the selected records, or the rejected records? Which one?
Only rejected records.
Rejected.
records.
Correct. So this record already has been selected. So now for the condition two, now the engine will check for the rejected records. Okay. So it's like we are giving another opportunity to those who has failed the condition one. Okay, now if you can satisfy this condition, they will select you. So now the engine will search Bangalore on these records who has failed in the first round or in the first condition. So now again, engine will search it. Okay. So is this Bangalore? No, this is rejected. So now this will be selected. So that is why then select will come into picture. So finally, what all records is selected? You have selected this record
Can you
and you
repeat
have
this?
selected this record. Which one, Son, you want me to repeat? Tell me.
You said this or operator, location Chennai or location Bangalore. You said there is another chance.
Okay, I will repeat it, not an issue. See, OR operator is a flexible operator. Flexible means we are telling here to the SQL engine, either you satisfy first condition or you satisfy second condition, show me those records. So first of all, engine will check for the location equals to Chennai. This point is clear. So when the engine will search for location equals to Chennai, so based on this condition, one location equals to Chennai, only this record will be selected and these records will be rejected. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Let me delete it. And this will confuse you. 1 minute. Let me delete this as well. First of all, this condition one is clear to everyone? Yes or no? Hasan, is this clear? Condition one?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, this is clear.
Yes.
So based on condition one, this record has been selected, right? And these set of records are rejected. Now, the question is condition two, which is location equals to Bangalore. I'm getting again background noise. Okay. Now, condition two, location equals to Bangalore. My question is, this condition to location equals to Bangalore, engine will test this condition on these rejected records, or on this selected record? Which one?
Rejected.
Rejected
Rejected
records, right?
records, right? Because yeah, this is already selected, no? So why you want to again check the second condition on it? This record will tell you, "Arey yaar, I am already selected." So why you want me to again check this condition? Because this is flexible. Here you are telling me you fulfill anyone, we will hire you. So here the location Chennai is selected. So this will tell I have fulfilled the first condition. I am selected. Now I will not go for condition 2. So these rejected set of records, now they will be tested for the condition 2. Location equals to Bangalore. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Means 2 time scanning is done. Correct, sir? In
2
case
time?
of
Ah, 2 time it will happen. Okay. So now it will check Bangalore. So then this record will be selected. So finally you have selected this record and you have selected this record. That is why in the output, you're getting these 2 records. Okay.
yes, sir.
Is that clear?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Now, there is a shortcut for it. There is a shortcut for it. The shortcut for this is in operator. You can write here in within brackets, you can write Delhi and comma Bangalore. See what I mean. This query, let me keep it here. So this is your query 1 and this is your query 2. I mean the query 1 and query 2, they both are same. So if I will execute it, let me show you this. Are you getting the same out? Oh, I have written Delhi, Bangalore. No, I should write Chennai, Bangalore, right? See, are you getting the same output?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the shortcut. I mean, like here, what I have done, I have written location equals to Chennai or location equals to Bangalore. So in shortcut, you can just write location and then write in and within parentheses, you mention the values what you're searching. So from this, the SQL engine will understand your user is searching either Chennai or Bangalore. So whatever you have in Chennai or Bangalore, you display that record. So both the queries are same, but this is the shortcut. Is this clear?
Yeah, yes, sir, clear. This one in operator also.
Will in operator be a little faster than using OR?
Yes, correct. In operator will be little faster as compared to this one. And I will explain you at a later point of time why is it so. Okay.
Okay.
But you're right, N is faster as compared to R. Now, I have a question for you. If I will execute, let's say, only this query, then what will be the output?
Chennai.
No, I think it will be not reflected, right?
With the second,
Sorry?
the second,
Getting error, right?
It's give output as a Chennai only. One Chennai. Single
Okay.
output.
Okay. See, in this course, I'll be
brackets
discussing
are
a
not
lot of
equal.
Okay, I will come to that. In this course, I'll be discussing a lot of misconceptions in SQL. Okay. So this is one such misconception. The misconception when I take interview, so many a times when I take interview, when the candidate they reply, from that I understand, yo, they have this misconception. And this is one such misconception. Many candidates they think if I'm using in operator, I have to use multiple values. Then only we can use in operator. As for example, here I'm using multiple values, more than one value. Then I have used in. So they think if you have to search for more than one value, then you can use in. Actually, this is a misconception. Within in, you can search a single value as well. It is allowed. You see, I'm executing it. You're getting the output Chennai, right? So even you can search a single value, it is allowed. But generally, we use in operator to search for more than one value. But if the interviewer is asking you, okay, oh, if I want to use a single value, is that allowed? Yes, it's also allowed. Hope it is clear to everyone. Okay.
Sir.
Now, I have another question for you. Suppose if I've written Chennai, Bangalore, and then let's say Pune. What will be the output for this query? We don't have Pune in this employee table. So if I will execute this query, what will be the output? What is your thought?
Only location from Chennai and Bangalore will display.
Only Chennai and Bangalore will be displayed. Okay. Any other thought, anyone?
Not also not getting error because of Pune location is not there in the location column.
Okay. Okay. Any other thought, anyone? Okay. See, in SQL, you have freedom to ask any value from the SQL engine. If that value exists, engine will give you that value. If that value does not exist, engine will not throw error message. Why I'm asking this? I used to ask this question in an interview. And many candidates, they will tell you this will throw error. Why? Because Pune is not present. See, it's not like that. Whatever is present, it will display. If Pune is not present, it is fine. It will not display. So do you have Chennai? Yes. Do you have Bangalore? Yes. Do you have Pune? No. So whatever is there, it will display that to you. You are getting Chennai and Bangalore. It's not like it will throw error message. Why you're asking for Pune when we don't have it? Nothing like that. Whatever is present, it will display. Let me show you one more example. Suppose if I'm writing here this query, something dummy I written. I don't know what I've written. Do you think this query will throw error message? Why you're searching for this value when it does not exist? No. Whatever
No
is
error.
present, it will display that. Yeah. So you have full freedom. You ask any data. The data which is present, it will display. If a data is not present, it will not display. Hope it is clear. Any questions so
And
far?
no SQL में
Sorry?
नो SQL में सर एरर आएगा क्या अगर ऐसा लिखे तो?
यार नो सिक्वल अभी हम लोग डिस्कस नहीं कर रहे हैं. दैट विल बी डिफरेंट टॉपिक ऑफ डिस्कशन. वो ट्रैक ही चेंज हो जाएगा अगर मैं वहां नो सिक्वल पे चला जाऊंगा अभी.
ओके ओके ओके
वहां
सर.
ये यहाँ ये RDBMS चलता ही नहीं है. दैट्स अ डिफरेंट वर्ल्ड एक्चुअली. की वैल्यू पेयर वर्क्स देयर. ओके.
ओके ओके.
Any other question from this, anyone? All good? Okay.
If
Just the
in
last
case of
topic
any
and then
spelling mistake,
if you see, if you are doing a spelling mistake, like suppose you have written Chennai like this, then it's your fault. It will not give you. Suppose you have not written Chennai. By mistake, you have written Chennai like this. It will not display Chennai then. The data has to be accurate. Like suppose you have to give user ID and password. In the password, if you have done some mistake, it will never allow you to log in, right? That is a human error. Engine cannot handle it. Hope it is clear.
got it.
So if I will execute it, it will not show Chennai. It will not throw error message, but it will not show Chennai as well because the data is incorrect. It is showing only Bangalore. Okay. Now, opposite of in is not in. Like suppose if I'm writing here not in, it means I'm telling to the SQL engine, don't show me Chennai data. Okay. So now see, I'm executing it. Except Chennai, you will get all the records. You're getting records from Delhi. You're getting Bangalore, Delhi, but you're not getting Chennai. Why? because you've written not in Chennai. It means you're telling I don't want Chennai records. Okay. Now suppose in this query, if I'm writing here not in Chennai, Bangalore, what it means? I don't want Chennai. I don't want Bangalore. It means don't show me Chennai data. Don't show me Bangalore data. Okay. Now check that. You're getting only Delhi. Got it? All good. Fine then. It
So
was just
I
a
have
demo
one
session.
question.
Yeah, Maria.
So, which is faster, equal to or in, if I'm passing a single value?
Equal to is faster if you're passing a single value. If you're passing multiple values, then you should use in operator. But the condition is, to remember, you can use in only if the operator is or. Okay.
Okay.
Any other question?
Can we use multiple or operator?
Yes. Here I've used location equals Chennai or location equals to Bangalore. Again, you can write or. There is no restriction to it. You can use 1,000 ors. It's allowed. Similarly, you can use any number of and that is allowed. Even you can use a combination of and or. We'll discuss that in the next class. That is also allowed. Even you can use combination of and or in, all in the same query. That is also allowed. Okay.
Yes.
Is it any rule would be followed that first it will execute and then it will execute, or any sequence?
No. It goes step by step like how you have written in the query. And again, it also depends on the internal architecture of different database. But one thing, see, when you executed this query, you got this, you didn't get any output. Let me show this one. When you executed this query, you got this output. But here, even if you can swap means suppose you will write salary greater than 2,000 first. Okay. And then you will write this. This will also give you the same output. So this is allowed. You can swap it.
No,
Getting the
I'm
same output.
thinking about
Hmm.
multiple operators and or and other operators. So any precedence rule will be followed, or any it would be
No.
simply
It goes step by step. Step by step.
okay.
Yeah. And there, when you're using multiple and all, then you have to use brackets as well, which we'll discuss down the line. I will show you that.
Okay.
Okay. Mm. Like suppose the question is, client is asking you, show me the data from Delhi or Chennai, anyone, either Delhi or Chennai, or if both are there, that is fine. But their salary must be greater than 1,000. Understood? So client is telling either you show from Chennai or Delhi. So what I will write here, location equals to Chennai or location equals to Delhi. Okay. So this is now condition one. So you want data either from Chennai or Delhi, whatever is present, but another strict condition is there. His salary must be greater than 1,000. So see, I'm using OR condition as well as AND condition. So now check it. I'm getting only these two records. So I see here. Because only these two records are satisfying both the conditions. Can you tell me why I'm not getting Tom and Michael? Why I'm not getting John in the output? Can you tell me? Although John is from Delhi, but why I'm not getting this John in the output? Because the
Due to
condition is
salary.
greater than 1,000, right? Salary, correct? So in this query, I've shown you okay, we have used and as well as we have used or. So it depends on the requirement, but all these things you will come to know when you will practice more and more questions in the assignments. Okay. So fine then, I will stop here. It was just a demo session. I hope you all have learned something new. So in this course, this will be the main thing. Like if I'm executing any query, I will show you how the query is getting executed at the back end, how it is working. Okay. So that's all done from my end. I think you have the details. Those who are interested to continue the course, so you have the link, I think. You can make the payment. And I think Abhishek has shared all the details with you. Okay. So any other question, anyone?
Yes, sir. I have a small question.
Yes, please.
Sir, as per this training section, as the processing with the some one project base level of the project, like developing in the queries or any for like same you for explanation in the tables related only.
See,
Suppose you have the
like
some product
what?
base and customer base is there, right? Some products and different tables also is there, right? So you have created the different tables. Then after you can the like as per the basic level to then advanced level, then in the in depth of the query levels if you are going or any for the like, just explanation purpose only for.
No, no, no. See, each and everything which I'll be covering, each and everything means if I'm teaching you aggregate, set operators, anything, joins,
Yes,
the
yes.
examples will be from my real-time project on which I have
Oh,
worked. Okay.
oh, sure,
What type
sure,
of
sure.
questions client will be asking? Okay. So
Mhm.
let me show you the data actually. So
Yeah,
can you see
sure.
this notepad? So for
Yes,
each and
sir.
every topic, we have these different use cases. Okay, for each and every topic. So that we'll be covering in this course, and of course, it will be from the real-time project examples. Because in
Yeah,
interview,
sure.
the questions will be asked from that only, right?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Why? Because of in the real time examples, it
Hmm.
will be very useful for the like in the
Of course.
like in if you can join any on organization, it will be very easy upon you can be it will be very understanding. So that's why I'm asking for this question.
No, no, I totally agree. Valid question. I totally agree. And that is why in the beginning I told you, if SQL means it's purely hands-on. See, I don't have any PPT. I'm not teaching you theoretical part. Directly, I
Yeah,
started
sure.
with the hands-on. So that is
Yeah,
what
sure.
each and every topic will be purely hands-on only. I don't have any PPT actually. So I will pick a topic. I will start with the client requirement and I will tell you okay, how to cater to that requirement. If the client requirement changed, then how you have to write a new query where a
Okay.
particular query will fail. Sometime it will happen. You will write a query and you will get the correct output, but still the query will be incorrect. So all those examples I will show you. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
No problem. Fine then. Any other question, anyone? No. Fine then. Thanks a lot for attending this demo class. So we'll meet. I think the regular classes will be from Monday. So we'll connect. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye.